Hello, hello, and welcome back to our speed sketch. I've taken upon myself to write out what we're actually doing today so that we have a little bit more rhythm. So we're going to make a golden seahorse bath bomb. Fingers crossed on that one. We're going to make a candle, which I got candles decently well. I can do a pretty good candle. And then we're going to do maybe a cucumber slice, but I don't think that's going to be possible for me in 30 minutes. Because it's so much procedural that I don't know how to do like vector math and stuff. But we'll think about this. So let's pop back in and get going. So first things first, I got to look up what a seahorse looks like. Because I can picture it in my head, but I think I'm wrong. They got a little curly Q tail. Oh yeah, seahorses look weird. Okay, so apparently people eat seahorses in China. Sorry to tell you that. That was just a thing I saw while I was breezing past all of this. But that is a thing. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go curve, Bezier, curve. I'm gonna go top down and we're gonna make that little shape. So let's make a little seahorse. Seahorses, they have a puffed out chest and a rounded head, and then the tail comes down pretty straight. So you're going to be the head. It helps a lot to make the pose while you do it. This is one of the best songs in gaming. Yeah, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that, but they do eat seahorses in China, apparently. F's in chat for the seahorses in China. At this point, the list of what they don't eat in China will surprise me more than the list of what they will eat. I can agree with that. I think that line of thinking might be vaguely racist, so I'd be careful to go down it, but I think you're just about right there. It is quite a list, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to say that is our seahorse. A lot of F's in chat. And there's that puffed out chest. And then we come down for the tail. There we go. Pour one out for the seahorses, honestly. Make sure to pour one out for those seahorses. We're gonna do that. Okay, here we go. This is it. I'm looking one more time at the seahorse. The tail does a quick little flick and then a fast curl. We got a Q for CQDK. That works. That actually tracks pretty well. Okay, and here we are. We pop this guy on up. We take you and we go twirl you around. And then we do one last one and we should be good to go. So I'm going to grab you and pop you on down and we'll get going. Oh, this song. There we go. Okay, so that's a seahorse, right? So check this out. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the seahorse. I should really put socks on. I'm starting to feel a little on the cold side. We're going to do a little 0.03. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. Seahorse, baby boy. I'm going to cover you guys up for just a moment, so feel free to go crazy in chat while I can't see what's going on. CQDK, I'm mostly referring to you, because you're the one that goes crazy in chat. Okay. So we got this. I know a lot of people will use this opportunity to also go crazy, but CQDK, you're the one that I trust to go crazy. I feel like I should just cover up chat every time I do a speed sketch, but I don't think that'd be very fun for anybody, so I'm not actually going to do that. But it is an idea. Okay, so now we put on proportion. We're going to blow this guy out like we're trying to make some weirdo shapes here. I can't wait to see the riot when I come back. But that won't be until after I've finished this little seahorse. So feel free to lose your minds. If you could delete your comments, that'd be great. But I think only T can do that, and that would be an abuse of power. Not that T wouldn't abuse their power, because we all know T, but it's possible. Oh, I see what's going on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I was not doing this correctly. We want to do that again. But we want to do connected only. Now, I know this looks weird. It's going to come together. Trust me. It's going to come together. Okay. Oh, wow. Lots of chaos happened. Did you attend whistling lessons? I did not, but I listened to a lot of Andrew Bird, and Andrew Bird really influenced my whistling abilities. So you can thank Andrew Bird for that. We got some high novas, some hellos, know what, cucumber, don't abuse power, a snake that had breakfast, yes, you are very sweet, of balloon animals. I feel like I'm missing some stuff, so I think stuff was deleted. But we'll go ahead and just pretend that that's not the case. Okay, so here we go. I should have done this right from the beginning, but that's okay. Also, I don't know what this is. So now we're just going to make this little belly on this boy. So they all have that nice little belly. Just like that. Yeah, I don't know what happened while I was gone. I think something was deleted, but I'll live with that. There we go. Now, this is not the worst looking seahorse I've ever seen in my life. If you hate this seahorse, you don't love animals. That's a good looking seahorse. That's a good looking seahorse. They have that weird little protrusion underneath their head, but otherwise they're good. I've always loved seahorses. They're pretty cool looking. My mom wanted a tattoo of one. Why didn't she get one? That might actually, the more I think about it, that might actually be a really sensitive question, so I apologize if that was cruel. I didn't mean it. Oh, scared. Okay. Now, this might be kind of a heavy topic, but I kind of expected you to be like, she passed away. And I was going to be like, oh no. I ruined it. Okay. So, here's the final thought. We're going to grab you. We're going to scale you down based on only connected. And we're going to scale it down to like 0.01. What's up, Silken Coat? Silken Coat, have you been here for a bit? Because I saw you voting on the channel. You just hanging out? We can delete a few of these faces. That doesn't hurt us. There we go. Okay, so that's our little tail. Had to go out. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so we got a bath bomb of a seahorse. I want to finalize this. So let's put on a multi-res. Multi-res. Subdivide, subdivide. 2 subdivisions. You know, I don't care. I'm going to go crazy. We're going to do a 3 subdivision. This is going to be a bath bomb. Yes. So, anybody who doesn't know what multi-res does, multi-res is exactly the same thing as subdivision surface, but it allows you to sculpt it while it's high-res. It's a cool thing, and Blizzard, or not Blizzard, Blizzard, hello. That's a company we don't talk about. I wish Blender would add the ability to do multi-res just to subdivision instead of separating them into 2 different modifiers. I know it's more complicated than that, but like, man, I wish that was the case. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth, you ready? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some elastic deforms really close. You want to get really close to that grain. You want to get really close to that grain. Is this going to look perfect? No, it's not going to look perfect, but it's going to get the idea across. And honestly, for a speed sketch, that's all I need to worry about. I've been trying to take my speed sketches way too seriously. What's been happening is I've been upping my level of work a lot, which is good. But I haven't been giving myself the time to do it. And I need to be careful of plateauing. So it's time for me to start chilling out a little bit on my sketches and saying, like, what can I actually do as an artist? Because I'm starting to, like, lose my mind and go kind of nutty. Look at that. How is that for a seahorse? Water on fire. All right. Chat's going nuts, as per the norm. As you may expect, everything's going nuts. So is everyone jealous of my whistling? Like, am I the whistling guy? What is this? I need to put that on my my about me, I think. Just, hey, I whistle, by the way. Also, it's raining pretty hard. It is possible that I will lose power. Every time I say that, I lose power immediately after I say it, so have fun. If I do lose power, I will miss this little seahorse. It's not like the other one that we lost that I hated. Keep forgetting that you do that? Oh yeah, we lose power. There we go. That's a seahorse. He is good looking. Okay, so we're gonna finish this guy off just by coming down to here and editing this like that. And we're gonna pop ourselves in a little bit of a mouth. Just like that. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna seal it, because this is a bath bomb. It's not an actual seahorse. There he is. That's a seahorse. That's pretty good looking. He's a bath bomb. Okay, what else are we doing? We're doing candles and a cucumber slice. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we're going to call this speed. You're going to be popped into there. This is now a golden seahorse bomb. Nova has suggested that we all take a nice reach for the sky. Oh, that I whistle? gotta stretch. All right, now we take a drink of water. Everybody please take a drink of water. And let's make ourselves what I already forgot. A candle. Okay, so a candle. A candle. A candle, a candle, a candle. What you want to do with a candle, candles are really cool. You can get lost on a candle. If you don't pay enough attention, you can really get lost inside of a candle. But here is my candle. We're going to apply scale. We're going to apply a multi-res. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go to edit mode real quick. We're going to pop in 2 of these guys. Bring them up like that. Go back down to object mode and say, does that look fine? That looks all right to me. Should be fine. And let's do this. So, first things first, you want to build the base. Clay strips is what I like to use. Summon demons in the mirror? Hello? What are we talking about? Also, it's getting really dark in my camera. Sorry that I'm so gloomy looking. I don't have any control over this. Okay, what I'm going to do, we're going to do the old school way. We're going to do the real old school way. It's been a hot minute since I've done a remesh. What are we talking about, CQDK? You're summoning demons in my mirrors? Okay, here's a nice little candle. There he is. There it is. Like Bloody Mary or Candyman? Yeah, but what are you talking about? Where'd that come from? What do you mean? What made you start just talking about summoning demons? Oh, the candles. I understand. Okay, I was not following that at all. I understand. I get it. I get what you're talking about. All right, so we got ourselves a little messy candle here. We're going to add these little bumps for articulation. There we go. So we fully remeshed this thing, so we don't need to worry about any sort of multi-res shenanigans. We can just do a full edit here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to pop out this. We're going to do one more remesh. Every time I remesh, I wish there was a hotkey to shade, because I wish I could just shade it right now. Okay, there we go. And then now we're going to take you and smooth off some of these edges. Just so we can focus on the front side of this candle a little bit more. Yep, just like that. That'll do. It'll stick right down. I don't know how to flatten things super well in Sketch. There is a flatten brush. It does not work the way I want it to. So I kind of just guesstimate when I do this. But this is like how I like to make canals and whatnot. We do a little bit of crimping to get these really nice little paths here. Just like that. You want to be careful not to go too much, because then it looks kind of weirdly anatomical. But if you do it at the correct amount, it looks pretty good. Somehow I'm good at making candles. I don't know why. I learned candles really early in 3D modeling for some reason. There we go. Let's shade that smooth and say, how does that look? That looks pretty bad. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of clay stripping. No, not like that. We want probably just neutral clay to push some of these guys open a little bit more. And then we can round out that piece. There we go. I'm going to say that's probably a pretty good looking candle. Actually, I hate this part. Get rid of this. That sucks. And we'll make this guy look a little crazier, and maybe we'll crazy up some of these guys too, since there would have been a path here a little bit ago before it closed off. There we go. That's going to be a little closer to what we want. You'll go ahead and just do a little bit of that. And then we smooth that, smooth that, smooth that, and we're looking good. I'm going to say that's probably our candle done. Nope, I don't want to do any of that. I think the back is just smooth. Okay, so what you would want to do at this point is remesh this down. So I guess we'll do a little bit of remesh down just to kind of force it into a new shape. Just so there's a little bit less to look at here. Cool. Okay, that's that. How much time do I have? I have 7 minutes. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, only 7 minutes. We gotta go fast. Let's go to object mode. Let's go to this. Let's go to remesh. We're gonna do a voxel remesh of 0.1. Looks pretty good to me. If I voxel remesh to 0.2, what does that look like? Still looks pretty good to me. I saw I was on day 72 off my Minecraft server, and I did the math and found that I've been fishing for 30 Minecraft days. You need to talk to T about that, because T is obsessed with Minecraft fishing. That's a pretty low poly candle. That's not a bad looking candle right there. So we're going to pop in a little bit of a cylinder. A really small cylinder, actually. Just a really small cylinder. There we go. It's fun to fish. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but this is not secret information. I've not kept this a secret from anybody. I am planning on making a fishing game relatively soon. I have 1,000 other projects that I have to do before that, but I will be doing it eventually. So I will be making a fishing game eventually. That's actually when Simo was telling me that I need to set up a scene in a game engine. That was the scene that I set up. So, fun fact. Okay, you know what? This is going to be an unlit candle for now. Because if I try to light it, it's going to be way too hard. So we're just going to do the normal maps for these two. And by normal maps, I mean textures. Okay, so this guy is going to be a charred black wick. So super rough, high specular. Sheen, yes. Tint, no. Actually, it's not all the way rough. So that's my wick done. Now let's do this guy, and we're going to call this our Seahorse Bath Bomb. So I'm going to call it Sea Bomb. Can I suggest birds? What are you talking about? For the game or for the sketch? Because for the sketch, I am done. For sure, I am done taking suggestions on the sketch. For the game, I don't know if I'm taking suggestions on the game, but it probably wouldn't hurt to give it a shot if you feel inclined to do so. I kind of think everything else looks perfect on this. And we're going to give it a noise, like a really crispy looking noise. For 10-minute speed sketch, well, you cannot now because there's only 4 minutes left in stream. If I had a way to prevent that from happening, maybe I do have a way to prevent that from happening, but I'm going to look at that. But just wait until next stream. We'll be ready to do it next stream, I promise. Birds are actually super interesting when you look at them in like 3D modeling software, because there's always a trick to birds. Very few people actually 3D model birds. They usually use some weird trick. So it'd be interesting to try the trick, because I think I know how it works, but I don't think I'm good enough at it. So I could practice. Okay, scale is up to 40. I'm going to suggest one of my favorite birds. That's fine. If it's something like a shoebill, then, you know, you're going to get what you're going to get, but that's up to you. No, we're going to keep it like that. We're going to take the distance down to 5 to keep it kind of chill looking. And that is my bath bomb. Done. Now the waxy candle. So let's do candle wax. What color candle do we want? What color candle are we feeling? It's not the bald eagle. I wouldn't expect it to be the bald eagle. Yeah, what color candle are we feeling? That's going to be important. We're going to put clear coat all the way up, but we're going to put the roughness to like 0.2. We want a pink candle. Okay, that's a vote for pink. Transmission comes up just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put on a color ramp. We're going to put on a bevel. I think that's going to look good. A pastel pink. Okay, we'll do a little pastel pink. I don't want that bevel. Instead, what I want is something like geometry. All right, pastel pink it is. You got it. Okay, so that normal is way too harsh. True normal is going to be a little bit lighter, but without the shading. Parametric might be what I want. Back facing. Man, I do not know the solution for this too well. Tangent, particle information, object info, light path. I want light path. So what I want is camera data. Camera data. Light path. Okay, so... No, that's binary. Man, I don't want a binary. Okay, you know what? We'll just do a solo color. A pastel pink. Okay, you tell me what pastel pink is. Pastel pink to me is that. Is that pastel pink? Is that what we're asking for? Is a nice pastel pink? I kind of do want to add like a subdivision. Just to round out that one little piece right there. Okay, I'm going to move on from that. And we're going to say, what else does he need? He's going to get a little bit of transmission, but he's also really desperately going to want a subdivision surface, which I don't like using, but this is the one time that you really want to use it. Candles are made for this. And you want it to be orange. I'd say it's more purple, but it works. Okay, no, you got it. Is that a pastel pink? How does that feel? Is that good? Yes, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and I'm going to pop on our little subsurface, and so now it has a texture to it. And we are officially at time. I want to make a flame. Okay, you know what? I'm making a flame. We're going to remove that subdivision for just the time being. I'm going to put a flame on here. And then I'm done, I promise. Okay, so flame time. Here's what we're doing. Here's how flames work. You take a cylinder. You pop a cylinder on down. You pop it over to the position you like. And then you go to edit. You go like that. You bring it big. You remove proportion. You make it big. You grab the top of this guy. We're going to merge at center, grab it, and pull it up. Looks good. Now we go back to nodes. I go back to object. I have this. I can put a bevel on it if I really want to. This is overkill. I guarantee it, but I'm just going for it. Hello? We're going to go ahead and throw on a volumetric principled volume. And what we want is a fire texture. So I'm going to go ahead and go red to orange, or even a red to like a white orange. There we go. That'll do. The color of this is black. The emissive strength, it will be 1 or 2. I get the CQDK stamp of approval. That's what I'm always hoping for, honestly. Okay, and now we want to post in a wave texture with a value of... There it is. That's what I'm looking for. We're going to distort the heck out of this thing. 15. Now we can lower these two values down to make them a little bit more gradual. And we're going to pop on a... We're going so fast. Go super fast. Gradient texture with a quadratic sphere going into emissive strength. Pop that onto here. We're going to go Objects, Apply Scale. And that is my little flame. The one thing that I think I would add is I would go to Converter at a clamp node and change the maximum to 5, which did nothing. Why did that do nothing? Okay, well, it's supposed to change it, but it doesn't, so that's what I'm doing. I almost understand those words. You're getting close. Cool. So that is my fire on my candle with my seahorse. So we'll come back to here. We'll shade you smooth. So this is the speed sketch for the day. Kind of a weird one. Kind of a weird stream in general. But I'm not upset about it. I had fun, and I think we covered a lot of good ground. We proved ourselves. We just kind of got stuck in some weird processes. I need to be careful not to do that on stream. But otherwise, that has been me. So I'm going to go Soul Search. What is a normal stream for you? Yeah, that's tough. You like this stream? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm going to go hang out. Oh, and massive shout-outs at CQDK for the self-portrait. Anybody who hasn't seen it, it's on Discord. It's lovely. CQDK is a wonderful artist, somebody that is to be loved. But yeah, I'll see you all on Wednesday. Peace. Don't hurt yourself in the meantime.